Hello everyone, this is Al-Fadi. I want to welcome you back to another video of this series called HAFS versus WARSH. Why did we choose this topic? Because there is apparently variant text readings and many ways to pronounce certain words in the Quran. Our Muslim friends insist that really it bears no impact or effect at all on the meaning of the Quran, the preservation of the Quran, most importantly, the implication, in this case, theological implication, as most of these variants will bear. All that to say is, we want you to be the judge. Do they sound the same when we read these two particular comparisons side by side for each verse that we are going to highlight for you? Do they sound the same or do they sound different? Do they mean the same or do they mean differently, whether from a theological standpoint, from a linguistic standpoint, or just from bare pronunciation? That's what we want you to at least walk away from these videos. And here's another thing, Jay. We've been doing this now for a few videos. Our Muslim friends insist also that there's this preservation through memorization and oral transmission. Well, this actually flies in the face of that. This shows that there has been flaws in the memory, that someone couldn't remember exactly how it was being read.
Exactly. And what we're going to find out, and what we have been showing is, if you memorize it just by changing one letter or changing one dot or one vowel, in this case, we're looking at two vowel changes. We're looking at a vowel change, one from a Kasrah to a Fatah, from an E sound to an A sound. How did they memorize it? Did they memorize it with the E, the Kasrah, or did they memorize it with the A? Well, it looks like the Egyptians, it's the E. It looks like with the Iraqis, it's the A. Does that change the meaning? Yes, it does. Let's take a look at chapter 2, verse 125. Now, I want to look over here. Oh, just point there to over there. Can you see that's right a kasrah at the bottom? See the kasrah below the kaf?
This one right here.
Okay, right. And here's the kaf here, and you notice it's actually...
You're talking about the kha, right?
The kha right there. There it is there. You can see a a above it, which is a fatah.
Yeah.
So there's a fatah here, there's a kasrah there. That's an e sound, that is an a sound. To do it in Arabic and unpack it from Arabic.
Well, in Arabic, hafs sounds basically this way. Attakhizuu, Attakhizuu. That's the kasrah. That's the one right here. Attakhizuu. Right here in Warsh, it will sound Attakhazuu, Fatha, Attakhazuu. You can see the difference here. Now, let me tell you. One is imperative, command, right here in Hafs. Allah is saying, take from the station of Abraham a place to pray. Oh my gosh, I mean, we don't want to even deal with that right now. That's idolatry right there. The station of Abraham is basically, supposedly, the footprints of Abraham. Take a place to pray. And you've seen that.
You've been there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's encased in golden, station with glass. You can see it right there. So here's a command with Attakhizuu. Right there, it's a report. Somebody's reporting that someone took this position in the past, have taken this position. Well, is Allah asking people to do this for the first time? Or is he imitating someone else who did this position?
And one is in the present. He's saying, do it right now. That is right. In the past, and it's already been done. The action has already taken place. So Hafs is addressing a plural form, take you, because that's in a plural form, which fits the context better than the WARSH, because this should be a plural if it's been done by many people. So you have a number of problems here. Not only you have grammatical difficulties, you've got a theological problem, because is this something that God is demanding, or is it something that's already happened? You also have a time problem. Is it happening present, or did it happen in the past? You cannot say that this is incidental. Has no difference in meaning. This has not only a different meaning, I would suggest this has a whole difference as to what God imposes upon you. Because I would like to know if God wants us to do that, or if we can do it ourselves.
That's right. And remember, Islam is a religion of works. These are very important actions, rituals that you have to do. Here, Allah is reporting that now we have made the house, right, the place for prayer, to be a safe place right now. And as a result, I want you now to go ahead and do this. Over there is like we just took it over, but here is what the people who were there used to do.
There you go.
What does that mean?
But
You want me to continue to do what they're doing? I thought it was taken out of the idolaters, wasn't it?
There you go. So you can see, coming and going, we're going to have completely different contexts. We're going to have completely different meanings. We're going to have, in this case, also a difference in doctrine. So I would love to know what Shepherd Ali does with this. We're going to just keep coming up because we're going to come up with more after more after more. Now, the next one we're going to be doing is we're going to stay in chapter 2, and then we're going to move to verse 140.
Very good. You've heard the man. We'll see you next time. God bless you.